On the night of September 20th of 2025, a woman named Alex wakes up to the sound of a piano playing downstairs in her home. As she gets up, she starts to record this, but unbeknownst to her, she would capture something that would chill her to the core. According to Alex, her new home might be haunted as a lot of strange occurrences have been happening. Sometimes she'll be outside and spot a shadowy figure standing by a window. Other times, she'll spot her son's toys or other items move on their own. Now, it's a very old home, and it was remodeled from the remains of an old church and was built right on top of what used to be a cemetery. Clearly, Alex is a little weirded out by the history of the architecture of this house. However, while buying the home, she didn't think that anything concerning would affect her in any sort of way. But little did she know that she would be completely wrong. Living in this home might have been a big mistake. One night, Alex wakes up from her sleep and encounters something that leaves her extremely concerned. This is what she captured.
C'est quoi ça?
Alex has no explanation for what happened that night. Her piano seems to be playing all by itself, when out of nowhere, a child's voice is heard from inside the house. Feeling baffled, she walks downstairs and captures this. The items in this room start to move by themselves, including a rocking chair, and even stranger, the TV appears to have been messed with. Understandably, this was a major red flag on this home for Alex. That being said, this next occurrence is by far the creepiest. Alex is once again hearing noises from outside her bedroom. However, the noises are not coming from the piano, but rather something else. What happens next is just downright disturbing. Watch.
Il avait des petits magnets perdus de la carte de France, il connaît tout.
Il est juste fan de cordon bleu, ce mec. Et ça lui sert énormément.
C'est pas possible. Oh putain.
All of a sudden, Alex is forcefully pushed over by someone or something that appears to be unseen. It sounds like it came from the bottom of the staircase and runs straight towards her at full speed. Scared stiff, Alex picks up her phone and ends the recording at once. What happened on these 2 nights have led Alex and her viewers to believe that the house itself is haunted. But of course, I'll let you be the judge. Is something haunting Alex and her son in this home? Or might there be something else to explain this? It may just be that this video will remain a mystery. In this next video, a small rock band in Mexico is getting ready to play in front of an audience. As they tune up their instruments, the lead singer gives a small speech about their music and how they started this band.
Total que nos formamos para concursar y al final de cuentas ganamos y ya desde entonces nos pusimos a tocar.
This particular event is actually a goodbye party for the band, and this will be their last show as one of the band members will be moving out of town. Now at first, this video doesn't seem unusual in the slightest bit. However, it would be only minutes later when the camera guy captures something that left him and viewers feeling very unsettled. What was caught in this footage is just downright creepy. Take a look. What was meant to be a memorable clip of the band turned into something completely nightmarish. As the band plays, someone or something can be seen in the background behind a TV. It seems to be watching either the band or the person recording this video. Further adding to the creepiness of this figure is how it's hiding in a very tight space between the TV and the wall behind it. If this was a person, it must have been completely flat as a pancake to have the ability to fit between such a tiny space. Even stranger is that it doesn't appear on camera until much later, suggesting that it was moving. To this day, viewers still have no idea as to what exactly was captured, but whether ghost or not, there's no denying that the figure's eerie appearance is hair-raising to say the least. Although taken in 2009, this video is still a mystery. On April 9th of 2014, a man named Magnus uploads a video that a friend of his had showed him. According to Magnus, his friend had been hiking in the woods somewhere in Norway when he comes across a small house that seems to be abandoned.
Gamle driten her.
His friend proceeds to enter the house and check out the inside. However, he captures something that sends him sprinting out of the house, completely terrified. Neither Magnus nor his friend have any idea as to what was captured, but it left them deeply unsettled. The following is what was caught. Watch.
Faen, ass.
It appears that the house wasn't abandoned after all. This is made clear by the lights being able to work inside the home. But then, a mysterious being is spotted upstairs, seemingly observing the man who probably broke into someone's house. Yet something else was caught on camera while the man was approaching the small cottage. If you look closely at the second floor window, the curtain appears to be moving. This may have been an actual person who owns this property. However, it looks like something straight out of a horror movie. But whether person or not, the sudden appearance of this nightmarish figure is just downright disturbing. In the following video, a girl named Amy is recording her little sister, who is freaking out as, according to her, she saw someone inside her bathroom.
Where? He's tall? Do you still see him? Is he still in there?
Yeah.
Yeah? You want to show me where? In the shower? Okay. Are you sure you saw him?
Although clearly no one is there, Amy's sister still says that she sees a person inside there. Amy was a little creeped out by her sister's behavior, although a few nights later, she simply shrugs it off as her sister might just be seeing things. But fast forward to a couple nights later when Amy records this. To her shock, she indeed saw someone standing in her bathroom. Now both Amy and her sister share the same bedroom, which is why we can see her sister sleeping right next to her. Now although we don't see the so-called person, we do see something else. This is what was caught. Watch closely.
That literally fell from up there.
Out of nowhere, the smoke detector falls from the ceiling. Amy then turns on the lights, when all of a sudden, her comforter is seen in the mirror moving on its own. It seemingly peels back, as if someone was pulling it open. But strangely, no one or nothing is seen anywhere around the room to have been responsible for this. And it gets even weirder that her sister saw a person standing in the same room. So then, just how exactly did the blanket move by itself? Like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what did Amy catch on camera? On August 21st of 2025, a man known as Ben Taylor, who's a tunnel engineer, is on duty inside an underground tunnel in England when his shift is interrupted by something. Now it's worth noting that the tunnel he works at is supposedly haunted, as many people have reported seeing things that left them shaken. From encountering things moving on their own, to shadow-like figures appearing out of nowhere, employees of the tunnel are absolutely certain that the specific tunnel is extremely haunted. But one night, while working inside this place, the following is caught on camera.
Tied up.
We're not left there. Don't know what it is.
I do, yeah.
Just lift it up, I'll go under. I ain't scared again, dirty.
Can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
It fucking seemed it fucking stopped. Do you not hear it stop?
Stop, yeah. Come on, bro. Get out. I'm going because we're not trying to.
According to Ben, this mysterious sound was investigated for hours, but after a grueling search, no one was able to find the source. Ben has no clue as to what he had caught on camera that night. It was unlike anything he has ever heard before, yet something about it seems totally off. Now it could be that the sound was coming from machinery. Maybe the pump on a machine was dispelling pressure, but the fact that it stops as Ben gets closer to the sound has led employees to believe otherwise. They think that something else was making this sound, something paranormal. As Ben runs away, this mysterious noise continues to make its unusual sound. Not much else is known about this video, so it's hard to make out what's going on here without much info. But still, what Ben had captured is without a doubt chilling. On a Thursday afternoon, a security camera inside a house begins to move around after detecting movement. Now this type of camera only records whenever it senses motion where it's located, so naturally it begins to record. However, no one is home, or at least no person. The man who lives here was away from home during the time of this recording. However, his dog was still in the house. So, the man ignores the notification the camera had sent him, knowing that his dog was possibly in the living room. But little did he know, the camera had actually captured something else besides the dog, and what was captured is deeply unsettling. Ever since then, his dog hasn't been the same. This is what was caught. After watching this footage, the man has been making sure to never leave his dog alone. Clearly, something had messed with him. Now his dog is okay, but he's been refusing to enter the living room unless someone else goes in with him. On that day, we can see him looking at something that seems to have caught his attention. But whatever he saw, according to the man, had to be responsible for yanking off his dog's collar. He couldn't have done this himself because the collar doesn't come off easily unless someone physically removes it. Because of this, the man can't help but think that something paranormal occurred on this day. But as always, what are your thoughts? Just what exactly had taken place on this home on July 10th of 2025? Feel free to let me know what you think down below. At around 11 p.m., a security guard named Raul Arguello is on duty inside a football stadium that's supposedly haunted. For this reason, he starts to record on his phone after hearing mysterious banging noises coming from somewhere inside the building. What he encounters is by far the stuff of nightmares. The field in question he's working at is known as the Tomás Adolfo Duco Stadium, which is located in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Although it's not known to be haunted to the public, it's absolutely haunted to Raul, the person who took this video. What he captures is just downright creepy. Watch.
Bueno, ya son como las 11 de la noche y la tercera vez que estoy escuchando este ruido de mierda. No sé qué está pasando, pero lo quiero grabar ahora para que después me crea la gente, porque esto nunca me pasó y nada, lo quería grabar. No sé yo, estoy podrido, la concha de la lora. Digo, mi linterna, no sé para qué enviar la tele. Dios. Puta que te parió. Puta que te parió. Concha de la lora. La concha de la lora. Pero ¿cómo mierda puede ser que no haya nada? Ay. Ya es la tercera vez. Tercera vez que entro y no hay nada. Dios. Me quiero ir. Me quiero ir.
Unbeknownst to Raul, a small shadowy figure is seen right in front of his camcorder. It appears for about a split second, which is probably why he didn't see it. It's almost as if it was so fast it was nearly unseen. However, it was caught clearly by the camera. All of this happens after Raul encounters the door to the locker room opening and closing violently by itself. Not much else is known about this video, except that it took place over 7 years ago. Even to this present day, Raul has no explanation for what happened. But until then, we'll have to speculate for now on this piece of footage. Just what exactly was caught on camera? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if you saw any creepy videos online that you'd like me to check out and feature in the next compilation, you can send them over to dumbdexter222@gmail.com. Now let's get back to the video. In this next video, a father is recording his young son playing a video game when something pretty unnerving is caught on camera. The father in this video is known as Ernesto Espinosa, and he's been uploading videos of his family on his YouTube channel. Most of his videos are pretty ordinary, as each video shows nothing more than a father with his family. However, 2 videos in particular completely stand out from the rest, as these 2 clips capture something downright creepy. In the first video, Ernesto was recording his son when this is captured. Watch closely.
Ya suyo, ya la tienen ahí. Ya la tienen ganada. Eso. ¡Qué pro! ¿No se oyó la canción?
In case you missed it, a baby doll can be seen moving on its own by a pile of toys. No one had noticed this until viewers pointed this out. This doll appears to have come to life, but it's the second video that has caused viewers even more concern. Like before, Ernesto is recording his daughter on a random day dancing around in the living room, but then what happens next is something truly frightening. Take a look. As the little girl dances around the room, a dark figure passes by. Following this, the door shuts all by itself as if the shadow had done this. Just like before, viewers were left totally baffled, and they have suggested to Ernesto that he and his family should probably sell the house. But he hasn't really given any detail on the strange things that were captured in his home, but I'm sure he appreciates the concern. There haven't been any more strange occurrences on his home, but like all videos, the question still lingers. Had something paranormal been caught by Ernesto, or was something else caught instead? In this last video, 2 sisters are returning home to pick up something that one of them needs. The younger sister in this video needed to pack some clothes for a sleepover that she was running late to, but the seemingly normal moment would quickly turn creepy. Just moments before coming inside, they crossed the street and see something on the sidewalk across from their house that was pretty creepy to them. According to them, they found a shopping cart filled with scary, life-size dolls. Curious and a bit freaked out, they check out the cart for a brief moment before heading into the house to get what they came for. But it's while they're inside that something truly bizarre would be captured on their doorbell camera. The following is what happened. Take a look.
We just need to go in and get your snowbag. Alright. Shut up. Hurry up.
to your house and mess with your shit. So don't mess with mine.
Apparently, the shopping cart they were checking out earlier belonged to this woman, so seeing that the door was wide open, she walks in and yells at them for messing with her things. I don't even know why anyone in their right mind would own something like this anyways, if people who have dolls even have brains. But there's something else in this footage that's just downright strange. Looking closely, we see it. On the hallway floor, a small shadow-like figure darts across the hardwood. It's hard to describe what this is, but it seems to have no distinct outline. It appears to be just a black mass of something unknown. But even stranger, it appears not once, but twice on camera. Now the older sister says that she has seen this figure before at night. She initially thought that it was just a black cat, as there's multiple stray cats in her area, so she often leaves out food for these cats. However, after seeing this footage, she's now rethinking this. This doesn't really look like a cat, as the way it moves doesn't seem likely to be a feline. For now, both sisters have no explanation for what was caught, but they should probably not leave the front door open next time. So as always, I'll let you decide if something paranormal was caught. Just what exactly was caught on camera that night? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, be sure to check out my official music channel. That being said, until next time.